What's up, guys? Welcome to Burnout Box episode 20. Man, that's like two
in a row.
Is it two in a row? It is two in a row. I knew what episode it was. I didn't even have to ask. We're doing good. But welcome to Burnout Box episode 20. I'm Donnie.
And I'm Rebecca.
Good. Wanted to see if you had anything to add.
Yep. Okay. Just a little bit to add.
Okay. We're just gonna like knock out who the people that already chimed in. Like you guys got antsy already jumping on here. Larry Lewis, thumbs up. I don't know what you're thumbsing up. I guess we look good in the pre-roll. I'll take it though. Dave Macy, I'm upset. I didn't sign your shirt. Like I saw your car, I saw you holding a shirt. I didn't get to sign your shirt. Like I'm a little upset with myself. We're gonna have to fix that. I'll be at American Muscle in 2 weeks, but we'll talk about that a little later. Michelle Wilbur, I saw you like an hour ago, but I appreciate your wave still. Luke, always on here, supports the EVN. I support you. Brian wants to know if we caught any catfish. Brian is the one that called me while we were trying to catch catfish out by the lake.
I really tried to catch catfish barehanded in the pond.
Listen, these are big catfish.
They're like that big.
They're not small. They've been hanging out back there. See, like everyone's waving and stuff now. They're like they're getting recognition. Yeah. What's up, Gino?
We didn't say anything to Justin.
Where? Justin didn't wave. It just Well,
he said love you.
Who's that directed at?
I guess you.
I take it. I mean, he has like patted me on the back before and good job, son. So like, I mean, I think that might have been because like I feel like if it was directed to you, it would have been an I love you. You know, like since he left the I don't know. Emily Thompson joined. She's a loser.
So wait, let me go back to the catfish. Oh. One bit my finger, but I didn't chicken out at that point. Like
she didn't. She stayed on the dock.
I stayed in it. No, I continued to try to catch the stupid catfish.
What's up, Barry? I appreciate the little bit of diversity there with the sunglasses. All right.
Did we say hi to
Who did I miss? Oh, well, now we said hi to Steven. Hello, Steven. All right, Marty, jump right into it. Any truth to the rumor that the 18 Coyote may have upgraded billet, OPGs, and crank gear? Not that I'm aware of yet.
We haven't torn into one?
But I hope. That'd be cool. Because obviously, you and I both know that's kind of a weak point on the motor. There's not much you can say bad about a Coyote, but that is kind of a sore spot.
That is the one bad thing that you can say.
So, hey, that'd be cool. Luke, hey guys, from J-Town now. I need a beer too. Oh, hey, yeah. Missed last few weeks, but here tonight. Got my Cobra R hood on my 14 and won first place in S197 class at the Chicagoland Mustang Club season opener Sunday. So that's awesome. That's pretty cool.
That's really cool.
What's a Cobra R hood look like on an S197?
Yeah, can you send us pictures? We can put them on next week if you send us pictures.
Hey, there's a Cobra R that has a Coyote in it. Best of both worlds, and you didn't have to destroy one.
No. Do you know what an SN95 weighs versus an S197 car?
Horsepower. Big difference in horsepower.
Yeah, I want to capitalize on the light.
Emily said, ouch. That's funny. JP, hey Donnie and Rebecca, how's that Coyote swap Econo line coming along? And Donnie, I'm out of the 3-valve and in the 13. Now we need the Gen 3 VP.
Now so JP.
So JP, who's all been about the 3-valve game, I love it. He got a Coyote. He has an S197 now. Literally, I see him post that he has the car on his timeline. Like 3 days later, he's already shit talking the 3 valves and the 2 valves, like posting memes like, oh, why do Coyote hunter? I'm like, whoa, you jumped right off that 3-valve train and right onto the Coyote train pretty quick. And he's like, yep. He's like, there's a reason. Kevin waved. What's up, Kevin? Luke, where can you send them to? Send them to my Facebook. They tagged me on here. So you giving yourself bunny ears? Like, I don't understand what's happening.
Carrie's giving us like some type of signal.
My name's not Helen Keller. I don't do sign language.
You did not. You just went there.
I went there.
I just wanted to chime in real quick. So John is over here. He just installed his Gen 3. He said Joe's working on his tune and he can't wait. And he wanted to give a shout out to Joey and Paul, who were super patient with him. He's super excited because his car's now full VMP.
Nice.
Awesome. That's great.
Gino, he's seen Steeda has an 18 GT NA running 1070, but it has 409 gears, 85 tune, and some suspension mods. Yeah, and I think there's a little bit more going on. I believe they've done some weight reduction, like passenger seat, back seats are out. Not that that's crazy big deal, but yeah, passenger seat, back seats. I don't know if they did door panels. I'm sure they did spare tire, but I mean, we've done nothing but say how great the 18 is out of the box. I mean, ours, Justin went and ran it like an 11.8. Bone stock. I mean, stock tires, stock tunes, just good gas, and let's go. So, I mean, nothing bad to say about the 18. I 100% see someone going 10s, just doing everything you need to do, making it, as the LS guys, FBO, full bolt-on. But yeah, that sounds right. JP, no Donnie, I still love the 3-valve. It holds a spot in my heart, but the Coyote has such smooth power band. Yeah, and the power band starts at like 100 horsepower higher. Not that I'm hating on 3 valves, but I get it. Anyway, let's talk about some news this week. I like the news this week. As Dave Macy, all right. I did ask Rebecca about the Evan t-shirts at Carlisle just in case you brought some. Still love you, Donnie. Dave, I will sign your shirt. It'll happen. Like,
do we have Evan shirts, Chris?
We can show you guys the Evan shirt that I will do. It's gonna happen. So real quick, we can just talk about the Evan shirt. So the thing I've kind of said, like, I want to do the Evan shirts. I think it's a cool idea. I know everyone gets a kick out of them. The realistic thing that we have to bring up is we probably aren't going to fund a Coyote swap
We're not going to fund a
off of t-shirt sales. Like, unless you guys truly go online and order like 800, we're probably not going to do it. Like, don't get me wrong. The Coyote swap Evan is still a hell of an idea. I'm still going to keep it right in the front of my heart. But if we do the t-shirts, I got to make sure that all y'all are cool with the fact you're buying the t-shirt because you like the idea.
Just because it's
you
funny.
think it's a cool idea. You're not buying the t-shirt expecting there to be an Evan doing burnouts in like 4 months. So I need a little feedback on that. Just make sure we're all on the same page that Evan shirts are because it's a great idea, not because we truly expect an Evan to happen like that. So that's really the only hold up on the Evan shirts. If you guys really are like, hey, I think it's hilarious, let's do it, then I can probably get them. We can get started on them. So, all right. JP, we need Evan shirts by Mustang Week. Well, like I said, give me a little feedback. We'll cross that bridge. But this week in the news, we like to talk about our beautiful Corvettes.
Yeah.
They're great cars for understeer and oversteer and plowing into walls. So why don't you roll the clip this week of what one did at the fabulous IndyCar race in Detroit this weekend. Here we have him going around the corner boom. So that was actually someone who you would think would be able to drive a Corvette. It's the vice president of GM's, I want to say new product development, international product development, something like a really long-winded title he has. But yeah, he came around that corner. There's a little hump there in the track. I've actually been to that track, so I know where it happened. But yeah, right into the wall. Poor guy. Now, what I didn't see is in the footage of him stepping out, I never really got to see what he's wearing. But we're going to assume he was wearing white New Balances, jean shorts, and a polo.
My God. Well, I guess we could probably just go right to meme of the week from there.
We could go right to meme of the week. So completely relevant with our Corvette crash video. Meme of the week is...
We're good at segues this week.
I got to say it correctly and make sure I don't drop the word that I shouldn't drop here. Gave that ditch a brand new Corvette. Ditches love Corvettes. Oh, I love it. Oh man, holy comments.
Wait.
I'm starting at the bottom.
Yep.
I'm letting them enjoy my meme for a second, but then Rebecca always wanted to drive a van.
No.
What?
No.
Oh, okay, it's your mom.
It's
I was
my
like,
mom.
What?
No.
Do you know Rebecca? There's a reason she has an Expedition and not an E-van. Brian says he's down for 3 to 4 shirts still. Eddie says, hola, Rebecca. Barry, question Donnie. He has the Gen 2R on his 500, made 685 tire. How much horsepower with ID 1050s, 10 underdrive pulley, and 1 7/8 long tubes on MS 109? Wowza. All right, let's add it all up. So I'm saying, hypothetically right now, we're on 93, and that's why you're saying we're going to go to MS 109. So headers alone are worth like a solid 50, 60 on GT 500, especially at the higher levels.
For sure.
10 under, so we're pretty much throwing another 2-3 pounds of boost at it. There's another 30, 40, maybe a little more. And then the ID 1050s honestly aren't necessarily a horsepower thing. That's more of to let you achieve the horsepower at that level. But I'm saying definitely if we're going from 93 to MS 109 with more boost and headers, 100 isn't being unreasonable. I mean, we'll see. Man, everyone else can use a beer.
Rick chimed in. He said as a plan B to the E-van, you could Coyote swap his Grand Wagoneer.
Me and Rick have talked about that. That'd be cool.
Yeah. I mean, Coyote solved the world.
Yeah, for sure. Coyote swapped the world. But the E-Van with the mystery machine, like, it's become a thing now. Like, I can't... I'm all for Coyote swapping the Grand Wagoneer. Don't get me wrong. I love the old Jeeps. I have an old Jeep, but...
And then Marshall says E-Van does massive burnout.
E-Van would do massive burnouts. I mean, like, there's going to be E-Van doing a burnout on the back of the shirt. I haven't, like, 100% locked down the fact that E-Van's going to have a caricature of me on the back doing the burnout, but there will be E-Van doing a burnout.
I think the people want
they want my head
the shirt as shown.
All right, maybe.
I mean, I have shirts with me in cartoon form on
them. You're not a giant caricature head.
No, but I'm like standing. It's really weird to have a cartoon of yourself.
I have one of those shirts. I'll wear it next week.
Yeah, I'll wear it next week.
Oh, you won't be here. Yeah, now I have to wear it next week. You won't be here next week. Yeah.
I tried to wear mine this
Every time I want to reference Rebecca, I'll just like turn around.
Here she is.
Rebecca, how do you feel about Coyote swapping a Cobra R? Oh, it's a stupid idea? Great,
no,
thanks.
I feel great about it, actually.
Luke, I want to pass a Corvette with an E-Van. Oh, that would be so great. Gosh. Ray, what's up? Larry Lewis, New Balance Unicorn made. I don't get the joke.
Union made.
Oh.
Union.
I don't still get that joke either.
Are
Corvettes a union thing?
I don't know. Are New Balance is a union thing?
Larry, I want to laugh at your joke, so please explain it.
Yeah, just get back to us.
Luke, not a Cobra R. Yeah, that's Coyote swapped the world except for a Cobra R.
No, Coyote swapped the world, even the Cobra R if Rebecca wants it. And I have really good logic behind this. I don't feel like you guys have heard me out properly. Like, I really love an SN95 car. I really, really, really love a 9495 SN95 car.
I do too. Ooh, I gotta send Chris a picture rolling into the next thing we're doing.
And so I want to Coyote swap an SN95 9495 car. But I don't want a ragged out one. So I know that a Cobra R will have been kept nice. So then I'll get a nice one and then I can Cobra swap it. And I really like the bumper and the trunk. So, and I don't want like aftermarket bumpers or trunks
you want
or
it to gap out.
And it's the only car that I'd ever own in white because my mom raised me
My truck's white.
I just don't like white
Chris,
cars.
I texted you a picture. Can you like somehow speedily get that up? Because it's totally relevant with what we're about to go to.
I'll see what I can do.
All right, I believe in you.
So my logic is sound, and it would make me a very happy person, and it would be my money. I'm not asking to fund things through a shirt.
Yeah, but you... Ouch, like that... that kind of stung a little, but all right. Wow.
It's okay, you're still keeping me.
Yes, you won't leave me on the show. Only a Cobra R if the original motor is blown up. No, Brian, because like we can, blown up and like, unless the thing had like a 400 shot put through it and it literally snapped the crank in half and completely destroyed the ringlands and destroyed the block and everything all at once. Like, rebuild it, keep that bitch, wow, oops,
Yeah,
let it fly.
No.
Keep that thing numbers matching. Like, come on. Your mom says white is not a color.
Yep.
I disagree.
She raised me. What can I say for myself?
Okay. Cody, saw we have the bathtub in the shop. Any news to share?
We're going to get there. You need to hang around.
Okay. There you go. You heard the boss.
Gustavo chimed in over here on YouTube. He said he was finally able to run his car at the track after a few months since he ordered the supercharger. He ran 11.03 at 126, and that he's super happy with it. Thank you.
Heck yeah.
Great. That's awesome. JP's on my side because I don't want to do a 93R or
I feel
a 2000.
I feel like that was like betrayal. JP's been on my side on like almost everything so far.
Well, I mean, I have good logic, good reasoning.
Are you Facebook friends with JP?
No.
I'm Facebook friends with you. How could you do that to me? Gosh, the heartbreak is real tonight. All right, moving on. So, last weekend, what did we do? Because we weren't here.
We went to Carlisle.
We went to Carlisle.
And we looked at E-Vans.
We did. In fact, I don't know if Chris has the supporting media up yet, but I'll get there. I sent him a picture. Okay. It's definitely part of it. We looked at more than E-Vans.
We looked at a lot of stuff.
There was a lot of cool stuff. In fact, since one of the first things we ever talked about on the show was the Bullet Mustang, I think it was pretty cool. We got to see I'm sure one of the first Bullet Mustangs to be out there roaming around.
Yep.
But I will say, unfortunately, your fear has
the
has
chrome is just too much.
The chrome is a bit excessive, and definitely seeing the car in the Ford booth. Love the car. Wheels look good. I love the badging. The
color's nice.
The color is perfect bullet
Highland green.
But
Highland green, right?
Highland green. Yeah, I just said bullet green.
Yeah,
that's what I
it is
referred
what
to
it is.
But yeah, that chrome on the side moldings definitely jumps out. Like it's like Mustang, Lincoln, Mustang. They just
Expedition.
Expedition. I can't dig it.
Yeah.
But other than that, bullet looked awesome. I like it. Digital dash looked good. Carrie, you keep eyeballing me.
I'm just waiting for you.
Want a
someone
break?
has a question for you specifically.
For me specifically. Oh God, go ahead.
John,
No, I'm not single.
John said, no, it's John. John said, well, anyway. He's installing the adapter plate for the VMP Twin 67. He needs to know which way should the plate go. One side has a recess. Does the recess on the plate go to the passenger side or the driver's side?
Yes, the recess and then the 4 bolt holes. I'm backwards on camera, so I don't really know. All right, here you go. So your 4 holes are over here. There's the 2 through holes that go into the blower, and then there's the 2 threaded holes for the throttle body, and then there's 2 holes over here. It's on the blower like that. So the 2 longer bolts, yes, passenger side is where your recess is. Your 2 longer bolts go through throttle body and the adapter plate into the blower. And then you obviously have 2 short bolts holding the adapter plate into the blower, and then 2 short bolts holding throttle body to adapter plate.
And then Kat says, when will there be a VMP event near Chicago?
We don't have any on the calendar yet. We've kind of been maybe floating around the idea, but nothing on the schedule as of right now. But stay tuned. If there's any developments, of course, this will be one of the places you'll hear about it.
And we are going to, definitely on the schedule, we are going to Bowling Green. Not super close to Chicago, but it's closer to Chicago than Florida is. So, we will be there in October.
Yeah. So. Bowling Green's a big one, too.
Yeah, it is. It's a great race.
And you're going to be racing, right?
Yep, absolutely. Do we need to go back to Carlisle?
Yeah. Okay. I wasn't done with Carlisle.
Okay,
we just answered some questions.
I got distracted.
Oh, man. All right, back to Carlisle. Do you have my picture? So back to Carlisle, where I found heaven.
We went out looking for things.
We did. We went out looking for E-Vans, and I found that. It's so glorious. It said, including E-Vans. I was literally like, locked up the Kubota. It's like, we're going down this aisle. And we did find a few. Oh, man, I didn't send you the other pictures I have either.
We did. We found E-Vans.
We found an E-Van that had Shelby stripes along the bottom, and it said, like, what did it say? E250 GT?
Yep, E250
And I was like,
GT.
oh, that's it right there.
That's perfect.
That's the Coyote swap right there.
As in the blue stripes on a white van. Yep. And
great.
we did realize that we always think of white E-Vans.
We do. We did. We were driving around. We were like, there's a green E-Van. And we were like, we've never even thought about getting a green E-Van. Like, holy crap, E-Vans come in other colors? They've always been white.
So this was a great revelation to us. We had to go to one of the biggest car shows I've ever been to. I've been going to car shows since I was 17, so it's like...
no, probably before 17. Shoot, your dad, I'm sure, took you to one before then.
To Mustang shows, though.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Because we did, Antique Car Club of America.
How far away did you live from Turkey Rod Run?
Yeah, we went to Turkey Rod Run every year from the time I was 7 on.
Which, if you guys don't know, huge car show down here.
Yeah,
awesome time.
huge. Fills up to the Daytona
like
International
20
Speedway.
minutes away from VMPPerformance. So
it's a great thing. Off. Yep. So come down for the Turkey Rod Run, have Thanksgiving in beautiful sunny Florida, and come see us.
Yeah, beautiful sunny Florida. Like, we're talking Thanksgiving, it's 75, 78 out, sunny. It's good. But anyway, Carlisle. Gosh, we keep getting off track. Carlisle.
We're gonna get through this Carlisle stuff. I really think we are.
All right, we found E-Vans. We did a lot of installs.
Yes.
Sold some Gen 3s.
Yes, a lot of Gen 3s.
Yeah, we sold 2 GT500s and a Coyote went out. So a lot of Gen 3s going out. The Coyote made 800 wheel on pump gas on the guy's S197.
Yeah.
Who was it? Were you going to say who it was?
I was going to say who it was, but now I don't think I know.
I don't remember. So
I was going to try.
800 wheel on pump gas is what the thing made. Yeah. It was nuts. And then I think E85, it was close to 900. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, he was very happy.
Is that the red car?
Black one.
Oh, black one.
Customer actually came, bought the Gen 3 from us, then, because he wanted to get it done, took it back to his hotel, did the Gen 3 swap in the parking lot, did Gen 3 injectors, I think he did a couple other little things, and then brought it back in the morning to have us dyno tune it. So that was pretty cool. And then, yeah, GT500s, one of them we shipped out, one of them we put on right there at the show. So, yeah, that was all good. Did a couple heat exchangers, Justin did a throttle body. So, really good event, got a lot of VMP stuff.
it's a big event, and because of weather, we were told that it was down about 20%. So it was still a huge event, great time.
Which that was my first time going, and if you saw the crowds and how filled up this place was, I'm like mind blown that they're telling me it was 20% down. That's definitely a show I would want to get to again. If you're a Mustang fan anywhere close to the area you can get there, totally worth going. Oh, is that? Oh, okay, yeah. And then we had a bunch of good pictures. I think some of these were like customer submitted, right?
Yeah, we have some customer submitted photos.
There's Dave Macy that I didn't get to sign his shirt. I'm very disappointed.
No, that's David Fancher. That's
Well, yeah, I was pointing
that
out
one.
what he's showing up.
The lag was getting me.
Yeah, the lag is excessive. There's the Cobra, which we got the Cobra news for those of you that are Cobras. Well, I'm not jumping into it. I'm just keeping them hanging on.
Okay.
If you're a Cobra, make sure you keep watching. We got Cobra news.
Kellen's here. Hi, Kellen. We saw Kellen this weekend.
We did see Kellen.
We talked about cages.
Oh, did you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, he got kicked out of the track.
He did. He got kicked out of the track.
he was running no time, and they showed his time anyways, and they're like, "Yeah, now you got to go."
See you later.
Some BS. I'd have been mad, but what are you gonna do? I guess.
Well, I mean, you're gonna follow the track rules, maybe.
Meh.
I mean, I got thrown out of Gainesville in 2011, and they told me not to come back. I haven't been back to Gainesville since 2011.
I don't think they'll remember you. I think you're okay.
They were mean.
Were they?
Yes.
What happened? Now tell us the story.
So I had the cage, and it was before it was 850 start, so it was just a 6-point. And so you know how my cage is up in the headliner of my car?
Yes.
And you cannot see it.
I love it because people always walk by and, oh, how are you going that fast?
Yeah,
You don't have a
all
roll
the time.
cage.
They're like, you don't have a roll cage. And there's an 850 start sticker right on the bar, and you can see it through the windshield. But anyways, the guy's like, well, you're running 10 ones, and even if this cage is legal like you say it is, and we're like showing him pictures and showing him that, yes, it's got bars all the way, and yeah, you can feel them if you push on the roof and the ceiling simultaneously. Like, you can isolate a bar here. But he was like, you know, even if it is legal like you say it is, you could go a 9. And I'm like, if I could go a 9, don't you think I would? So
wait, they kicked you out on the
because
basis
I
of you could be faster?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, think of how many people would get kicked out of drag strips.
Yep. Yeah.
I feel like there'd be Camaro guys bragging about that.
Yeah.
Yo, I ran a 10.0, but they kicked me out because I could run a 990.
Yep. And the following day, we went over to Orlando, and we tried our darndest to go freaking 9, and it went a 10.000.
Oh.
And I was like, I don't know if I should be happy or sad.
Well, I think you've gotten past the 10.0 barrier.
I did. We went up to Maryland, and we're in some mineshaft air, and first hit off the trailer 985.
Nice. What you got, Carrie? You were looking up. I can sense it.
Eurvand says, I have a 12 GT500 with a ported Trinity. What kind of gains would he expect installing a Gen 3?
So look at Justin
I was going to say
Young.
Justin Young. So Justin Young's car, which he's a friend of the company, runs Mod Nationals, has a built GT500, cammed, but stock head, stock lower intake. I think, what was he making? He was making 860, I believe, with the Trinity tapped out. He pretty much, that was am I right? Is it right numbers?
It
was below 900. And that was ported Trinity, all the boost in the world, everything else. And then what did he end up making with Gen 3?
Oh,
Oh,
Chris,
yeah.
are you getting
Chris, give me exact numbers just so I
Yeah,
know.
Wait,
Chris
that's
is looking it up right
Grant.
now.
Yeah, that's Grant's, but
You can grab it off the drive, too.
I don't know how to work a computer.
It's okay.
We'll
let Chris help us
That's why we
out.
have Chris.
We'll
Come
let
on.
Chris help us out.
We always talk Chris up so much. Hold, please.
I know about what he made. I just don't want to say the wrong
I know.
thing.
I don't want to say the wrong number and then be like, oh, you were 15 horsepower high.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with this empty space.
I
feel like
know.
Ricky Bobby right now in Talladega.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
I have
Yeah.
another question, and then we can
Yeah.
circle back around.
Get us,
Do that.
Get us our question.
Kat says, thinking of getting a Terminator. What should I do in order to do a safe VMP blower from the stock blower? So if wanted to do a swap, what would be from one blower to the other, what would be the safe way to do it?
Safe. We can tune, of course, on whatever fuel you want to go. If you're saying stay safe, you want to stay on pump gas. Obviously, we can't throw all the boost in the world at it, but definitely make good horsepower, quite a bit over what it does stock, up over 500 wheel, and keep going. Depending on fuel, I don't know where you're at. Obviously, like California has, well, we don't tune California, but certain areas have 91 octane. But 93 octane, we can definitely get you up close to 600, maybe right around there. VMP blower, injectors, elbow throttle body, good intake. That's about it. Good tune. Got anything else? I'll hit some. I feel like we have some comments.
That's all I have over here on YouTube.
JP apologized to me at least. He feels bad, but a 95 Cobra R is perfect with the Coyote swap.
It is, especially with a turbo 400 and a Gen 3 on it.
Now we're throwing Chevy parts in it too?
Yeah. I mean, if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it well.
Oh, it gets worse.
That's always been part of the plan. And then Justin disagrees with this part of the plan too. Because he's like, you have too many race cars. That's his problem with it.
No, you don't.
I know, I don't need that negativity in my life, actually.
No, that's the thing, it's too many race cars. People tell me all the time I have too much crap. I hate it. It's annoying.
No,
Listen,
I need all the race cars.
There's a reason I need 2 jet skis, 2 motorcycles, 2 4-wheelers. Like, come on.
And I need a trans brake and a
Exactly.
car.
I don't know, though.
I need a trans brake.
Turbo 400, I'm not too keen on. All right. Michael, Gen 3 kit for an 18 F-150 anytime soon. Don't want to buy that shall not be named, but their kit is on right now.
It's out right now.
Out right now. I have your Gen 2 Stage 3 on my 13 Boss. Love it. Michael, right now we don't have anything quite for the 18. 15 to 17, we've got you covered, but unfortunately...
not for 18.
18, I've got nothing. Ken, what's up?
Hey, Ken.
Speaking of supercharged trucks.
Exactly.
All right, we're going to circle back to our GT500 while Chris is looking for numbers, so I don't lie to this guy. All right, so... What are you about to do?
Oh, nothing. I was just looking to see what else we needed to talk about Carlisle, but I think we got it pretty well covered.
Yeah, it's good.
They did have a GT350H for auction. I have no idea what it went to, but that's...
So go over that again with me, because that didn't even ring any bells.
The 66 GT350H?
Yeah, what is it? What's special about it?
It is it was a purpose-built rental race car.
Rental?
Yeah.
Okay.
You could rent it for the weekend to
go
racing.
From who? From like Shelby?
Hertz.
Oh,
From
okay.
Hertz.
Oh, yes. I did hear about that.
Yeah,
okay.
That's one of my favorite things.
A rental race car.
Yeah.
What kind of deposit do you have to put down on that?
I don't know. It was 1966. I wasn't born.
So there's probably still what did the Mustang cost in '66?
Oh, $3,000. I don't know.
3,000 honestly sounds like high.
Maybe, I don't know. So.
Huh. That's cool though.
It's a really cool, and like I told you, they go for like $100,000.
So what's special about them?
They were very, very rare. It was a very limited edition thing.
Gotcha.
And they came in like specific colors. Black and gold was the most famous.
Okay, Hertz colors. Makes sense.
Yep. So it's just a cool, rare thing.
Okay.
Okay, so Gino's agreeing with me. That was about 4.
4 and 66. That was high. That's high, kinda.
Brian, you want to know how much horsepower I gained porting my lower intake? Guess what? I don't have a dyno to know that right now.
Yeah.
We should probably take the car over to the house and dyno it, but because we left our dyno in Pennsylvania and it was at Shelby Fest before that, we've not dynoed my car with the lower intake.
Ported lower yet.
Yep.
But we will. We promise.
And honestly, I just want to see what it runs at the track. I could care less what it makes for numbers.
Yeah, Brian's the one that called me earlier asking who we would recommend for porting.
Oh, yep. So definitely Brett Barber at Airflow Solutions is a good guy to go to for porting.
I'm watching them.
I know. I got totally distracted by that.
All right, let's just move on. We'll still get back to you, GT500 guy with your ported Trinity. All right. Homeschool tour. So you got to talk a little bit about how homeschool is relevant.
Okay, so we homeschool our kids. We've got 5 kids, if y'all didn't know. Not me and Donnie.
They have a bowling team.
Me and Justin.
Yeah, they have a bowling team. I think the goal is a football team.
No, the goal is to stay with 5 kids.
All right.
I thought 6.
No, 5.
Depending on who you ask, which Starkey you ask.
Justin wants another baby. Rebecca does not. It's Rebecca's body. So we're going to go with that. And if he threw up for 9 months, he would get to make the decisions.
All right, moving on with the homeschooling. Wow, you feel passionately about that.
I do.
Holy crap.
So anyways, we do homeschool our kids. We homeschool the oldest. They're in 4th, 2nd, and kindergarten. And we're in part of a homeschool group because guess what? Homeschoolers are actually socialized and do stuff. And we did a tour at the shop this week on Monday. We had them come by, and Justin and I and Donnie and Chris helped out because he videoed it all. Showed them around, showed them about...
showed them everything.
Yeah, we showed them everything. Like, they could run VMP now.
Yeah, they got to play with blowers, kind of learn about, you know, a lot of them obviously, and even a lot of the parents were like kind of interested, had no, you know.
They had no clue. Like, so everybody that's in the home, all the people that came from the homeschool group, they were all moms. They had, I don't know, except for one who, her dad road races. Not a single one knew that what a supercharger was. That was Kate that was sitting behind me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and kind of was like, no, it's not. This is how a supercharger works. She was helpful because I was like,
yeah,
I don't know how to explain it to somebody that just doesn't get it at all.
And it is hard, like explaining anything engine car related. Like if you have zero knowledge on the subject, it's really hard. Oh, why is my car shaking? You can't just say, oh, your tire's out of balance, because they can't.
What does that mean?
Even wrap their they don't get any of it. So yeah, imagine explaining the whole performance aspect side of it when you don't even understand the fundamentals. It gets a little tricky.
It does. So we pulled the parachute for them, and I did a burnout.
Yeah, you did a burnout. Justin did some good donuts.
Yeah, Justin did some good donuts and took a couple of the moms for rides doing donuts. So everybody liked that.
Everybody liked donuts but one kid.
He liked
them. He liked donuts.
He
didn't like the noise.
He did not like the sound. So we got him some earmuffs and moved on.
Yeah, but it was cool kind of showing them, and it's like a lot of kids, like you don't think about it because of course we do burnouts. Yeah. You know, you're at the track with your kids doing burnouts. And
I mean, Orion's been at the track since he was 4 weeks.
Exactly.
No, he was 11 days old the first time we went to the track, actually.
Sure.
Yeah.
But like
I didn't race, but I raced when he was 4 weeks old.
My 6-year-old cousin that I brought with me had never seen a burnout.
Like
had never done a donut.
To me.
It is. And it was like, don't get me wrong, my 14 and 15-year-old cousin have done burnouts with me in my vehicles. But like the 6-year-old...
Well, Eddie will tell you that she's done a burnout in my car. She has not, but she'll tell me. She's
dreaming. It's okay. At least she wants to brag about doing a burnout instead of saying, I hate burnouts. So like... Yeah. I guess as a mom point of view, you don't feel the same?
No, no, I absolutely do because she told me that she hated my video and that it was boring.
All right, moving on. We're not talking about that. But yeah, it was cool getting to show a lot of the kids like stuff they would never be able to see. Like you would never ever see a parachute deploy. They would never be able to see the inside of your race car.
And the little boy with the earmuffs, Cam, he is obsessed with the parachute because he relates it back to the space shuttle stuff. And he's like, I want to see when Miss Rebecca uses the parachute. And like we were initially installing it the first time they came into the shop, so he remembers that all the time. He has his mom ask me about it, so. Like, it's a big thing for him.
Cat's chiming in, and he said, I did homeschooling for high school and loved it.
Oh, good.
All right. Yeah, we got a bunch of comments.
So David Macy makes a good point, and I didn't even talk about this when we were talking about the GTH. It's not the GT350H, but Hertz did the same kind of deal in 2006, and there was a Shelby GTH that you could buy.
So that was the Shelby 3 valves?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So that was a cool like kind of throwback, just like the Bullet's kind of a cool throwback.
Yeah. Well, I mean the Bullets come back so many times now.
Yeah, so many times. And the Mach 1's come back so many times, and the Cobra Jet and the
let's not talk about the Mach 1 yet. I'm not ready to throw up quite yet.
We won't talk about Mach 1s yet, but we will later.
But yeah, no, the Bullet, I feel like that's cool though. The Hertz thing, I have heard about it now that you started talking about it.
And it's a really cool, they're always fastbacks, the 66 ones, and they're good looking cars.
Okay. Luke says he has 1 and he doesn't know how you do it with 5. And she has race cars.
They'll always remember their trip to VMP, says David. Yep, I hope so.
Oh, yeah. Did we get horsepower numbers on my GT500 so I don't leave my guy hanging?
Ooh,
No?
it's in the article, Carrie. The article about Justin's car.
We didn't do one for Ford Next yet.
Okay, so we don't want to release them quite yet.
Right.
Okay, that's
All
fine.
right. Well,
Well, it made a lot of horsepower.
check back. We're going to obviously do an article like they're talking about. Substantial horsepower.
Yeah.
I wish
Like-
Justin Young was on here because then he would just chime in. But
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Wild Soul says has a 2012 50 Cobra jet, PMAS 47 jets. The car RPM is going up and down at startup. The car would randomly die when put in neutral. It says manual transmission. Any ideas?
Vacuum leak.
Yeah, very well could be a vacuum leak.
That's what it sounds like to me. Obviously, I can't see
It's
the data
hard to
logs.
diagnose something over a computer screen.
Yes. But yeah, obviously, if I saw data logs or something, we could look. But I mean, surging idle dies when you shut it off.
Yep.
That kind of sounds like vacuum leak. I'm not gonna lie, I'm jealous of these kids getting a tour.
Chad, come down. We'll give you a tour.
If you're in the area, call ahead. We'll give you a tour of the shop. We've got the SEMA cars here. There's always something cool getting worked on in one of the bays between me and Mike. So yeah, come on down, give us a call, set it up. We'll be more than happy to give you a tour. Dorian said, Rebecca, are you running the VMP truck at the Muscle Mustang show?
I sure am.
So she's got a little more goodies on it now.
Yep.
I don't know if we have supporting video or pictures. You don't really need to see it necessarily, but F-150 now has 20s on it. We got a sway bar on the rear, has a Gen 3 on it. So she should be doing pretty good. We know what we want it to run. And
I know what I want to run. I don't know if the weather's going to cooperate with me.
if we can get the lineup again, I'm down.
We're still working on lineup stuff.
I think Chris is clicking over away there fast to try and get the F-150. Oh man, look at him. He's so good. Oh, well, I thought he was about to pull it up, but then he opened up a window with like 80 options. Maybe. Oh, boom.
Oh, there it is. Oh, but it doesn't have the black grill in
Oh,
the
yes.
picture.
And well, black grill isn't horsepower.
It isn't, but it's so pretty.
It is. It does make it look a lot better. The truck looks so much better. Because I really don't like the Ford rake. I'm not a fan of it.
Yeah.
I
agree.
I understand it's for gas mileage, it's for towing
Yeah,
and things,
I
it's
agree.
level, whatever, but I can't stand the Ford rake. So very happy you let me level that out. Ryan, have we heard of anyone grading an 1850 short block yet? I can't think of a specific instance.
I'm
but
sure somebody has. I haven't heard about it.
Every motor out there, somebody's blown up. Like, come on. I don't care what it is. If it's a 2JZ, somebody out there has put 1 billion pounds of boost to it just to see what it'll take to blow it up. So, I mean, it's a good motor. It's just as good as Gen 2, Gen 3 Coyote is killing it. Haven't heard anything yet, though. Steven's trying to get a street race together. Well, maybe not street race, but he's trying to get a race together.
He's trying to log something in.
Yeah, in our comment section. Torian, let's get a race. What else we got? What's next on our schedule?
Let's see.
Oh, all right, let's do it.
Like,
We told the Cobras to hang on. So, these are now available for pre-order.
yeah.
I feel like we're gonna
Like, here.
scoot this
Can
out
we
of the
scoot
way.
it? Yeah.
Yep. This is what you all have been waiting for.
Here,
Cobra
can
Gen
I,
3.
Like, this side, maybe?
There you go.
I'll, like, fall off the table.
You're like looking at yourself like, how's it working?
Is this working for us or not?
Cobra $39.99 for the head unit.
Apparently people saw a certain black bathtub on its way here.
Well, the black bathtub, of course, is very good at social media posts.
No, they saw it in a Walmart parking lot.
Oh, I didn't know that part.
Getting Joe his cucumber, whatever, Gatorade.
I didn't know that part.
I didn't even know there was a cucumber something Gatorade. But people saw the black bathtub on its way here. And
Yep, she'll be getting one of the first ones.
Yep.
And we'll be giving you guys numbers as soon as we have them, of course.
you may have seen us unboxing them at Carlisle.
Oh yeah, we got the first
Yep,
one.
the very first one. Ooh, we lost Facebook, I think, maybe.
Bandwidth down?
YouTube's still here?
YouTube's
or-
on.
YouTube's still here.
YouTube's always there. Do we have any YouTube questions? We can hit them.
Nope, it's quiet.
We should be back on Facebook.
Okay, good.
Okay,
Yep,
looks
you're
like
We're back. Facebook, and we never went into our YouTube.
So I don't know, hopefully audio didn't cut out, but Cobra Gen 3 available for pre-order. $39.99 for just the head unit.
They'll be shipping, pre-ordered ones will be shipping at the end of the month.
Yep, this month. So it's only, it's June 7th.
I know, like, we're doing good.
We are. You guys
super proud of us.
You guys have been, it's episode 20. They've been badgering about Cobra
Yep.
stuff since the beginning.
We're saying bye to Justin.
You can be loud, like it's, you were on the show at one point. You don't have to be scared.
Bye, Donnie. Bye,
Oh,
Rebecca.
okay. Bye, Justin.
Justin.
There we go. Okay.
Face you made with
Me?
a flag.
I make good faces. We'll put that back down. All right, back
Okay,
over here.
what
But
else?
yes, earlier customer asked, friend, whatever, asked, what's his car doing here? Yeah, that's why the black bathtub's here.
Yep.
He's gonna be getting one. It'll be going on the dyno. We'll be tuning away. Definitely let you guys know numbers as soon
Yep.
as we have them. My mouse isn't working, so we're gonna go click on this.
Okay. And Dorian is explaining to Steven
How the races work.
that it's only an exhibition race, which is true. Dorian
He's down to meet up
participated.
in Maryland, Pennsylvania, or New Jersey for some fun anytime. Wrong.
you guys-
You're down to meet up in Mexico because street racing is illegal in the continental U.S. and we do not support it.
If you guys are locking it in, I can be the person that holds the money. I'll help you guys set up your grudge race.
Levi says they let you drink at work. I wish my job would allow that. Well,
They let you?
I was gonna say they let me. So I took like a 5-minute walk through the rain to get to the fridge out by the pond, which is where the beer is kept, to get her the beer she wanted. So then that allowed me to have a beer. So that's the boss. That's they let me have a beer. She does what she wants. Steven thought it was at the track. See me at Capitol.
Steven, the actual show is at the track. I feel like
Yes.
we've like muddied this up so badly at this point. So the show is at the track.
Let's
We're
just,
gonna
yeah,
get
let's
to
just
that.
cover it. Okay.
Oh, do you want to go to it?
Let's just cover American
Let's do
Muscle
it.
right now. We're talking about it.
Yep.
So American Muscle Show next week,
Yep,
Saturday
June
only.
16th.
Saturday only. Runs 9 to 5. There's a lot of cool events they got going on. We're putting on exhibition races, so we'll have some.
We're at noon.
At noon. Yep. We'll have we'll have the VMP truck will be running. Rebecca will be racing it. A couple of our customer cars will be there with VMP blowers on them, just kind of strutting their stuff, showing what they do. Mitchell Page's car that I'm working
Yep.
on out in the shop, he'll be there.
Yep.
Like I said, the truck's going to be there. I think Kellen, who was commenting earlier, he's going to be
still
there. A few others, so it'll be good. McLeod is putting on a burnout competition. There's going to be a dyno shootout.
Yeah, there's a dyno shootout. There's
one other thing. A rev contest, Flowmaster rev
That's
contest.
why we didn't remember.
Yeah. Basically for all the guys that just traded in their Civic.
Here, we'll do something familiar for you.
Exactly. Yeah, your mom commented he's with the boss. Exactly. But yeah, so American Muscle is held at what track since I mix them all up?
It's Maple Grove. It's a really nice track. But if you're running there, don't expect great prep. Just pretend that it's practice for Mexico.
Practice for Mexico. So yeah, Maple Grove, it'll be a good event. I'm going to be there. Rebecca will be there. Justin, for those of you that were at Carlisle last week with us, John and Michelle are also going to be there.
And so is Tim.
And so is Tim, who you haven't met yet, but he'll be there. We've got all the t-shirts. We can sell you guys, talk to you guys about anything. It's all going to go through American Muscle. But definitely, you have any questions, concerns, want to know anything about any of our products, still come
You
up
want
talk
Donnie
to
to
us.
sign your shirt?
You want Donnie to sign your shirt? Dave Macy, I feel bad.
He'll do it if he remembers.
Exactly. When are the numbers and times going to be released on the Gen 3 F-150? Well, numbers I can't tell you because that's all media department kind of does their bit on everything. I get in trouble when I give out anything before they've had the chance to do an article write-up on it.
So
But
corporate.
times you'll be
You'll
there,
see
Dorian,
it,
next
yeah.
week. So, I mean, if you want to go out there and shout it to the world, I'm not telling you no. Chad, Donnie signed my baby? Yeah, duh. I'm about it. I'm gonna be like, isn't that Talladega Nights too? Will Ferrell's just walking through and he like signs the baby's forehead. Yeah, I'm
We should
down.
watch Talladega Nights while we're up there.
For sure, let's do
And
it.
play Cards Against Humanity.
You're already planning all this out. You need to tell Andrew to bring his Cobra down. He's coming down with the family, but he's bringing his 18. Bring what you want, Andrew. I don't care.
Do you. If you want a Cobra or Coyote swap a Cobra R.
No. He doesn't have a Cobra R.
I know. I'm just saying that everybody should do what they want to do.
Oh, should they?
Yep, they should.
Should they? I have an issue relevant to today
about
people doing what they want to do.
We're not talking about that.
I'm just glad I'm so glad I could bring that up. You can put the phone number in there.
Nope.
All right, let's make myself throw up in my mouth a little bit. Let's talk about the Mach 1.
Do we have to?
No, but it's relevant for news, and I guess we will. Can you roll the video that I don't like?
And we're not really sure, like,
Oh, okay.
It's a very electrical looking Mach 1 sign.
It is. So there was a video released. I don't know if it was released by Ford. It does look well done. Doesn't necessarily look like Ford's thing, but
I don't know.
I don't know. It's basically it's an 18 Mustang and 18 Explorer. You get the Explorer reference, right?
I do.
Okay. Carrie drives an Explorer. I guess I shouldn't make her worried. But the Exploders were known to catch on fire and explode back in the 90s. Not yours. Yours is good. But it's a 18 Mustang and a new Explorer pulling into a garage. You see lightning hit the shop. A bunch of electricity comes out. And then we have our nice Mach 1 logo with electric.
Everything is electric.
Now, we've heard this before. Like, this isn't new
it's not
news.
Isolated.
Yeah, we've heard that the Mach 1 namesake was coming back. It's going to be an SUV. Ford obviously is getting rid of most of their production cars other than the Focus Active and the Mustang. So that's getting rid of Focus ST, Fiesta ST, Taurus Show. So we're kind of getting rid of some of the performance cars. I could see them needing to bring in more of a performance lineup from the SUV side. So as much as it makes me sick to my stomach, I think they might bring the Mach 1 namesake back in like a performance hybrid or electric SUV.
It's so weird.
I don't like it. I mean, tell us how you guys feel, but I think it's weird. I don't agree with it. I don't like it. Brian said would love to see this show if Rebecca had 3 to 4 beers in her.
I almost feel like that means that he would love to see me dead because that's what would happen.
Yeah, Rebecca and 3 beers doesn't work. It doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Like, her 1 beer is my 3 to 4 beers.
Yeah, I would say that's probably accurate. And like, I don't know, I'm 100 pounds and it makes sense.
Yeah. All right, got some comments. Justin Smith, I'd max out that Gen 3 2650 on my built 2-valve. Do it.
Yeah.
You can do it. There's people, I think that, isn't there adapter plates and such to make it work on a 2-valve?
I think so.
Maybe Department of Booze? Maybe?
I'm not good at that because it's not something that we like officially
I know
endorse.
I know I've heard of other people building
it's not that it's impossible. Anything with time, patience, and money.
Yeah.
You got enough of all 3 of those.
Luke and Ryan jumping in agreeing with me. Mach 1 should only be used on a V8 Mustang. Ryan saying
True.
Mach 1 SUV, no, just no. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. That's probably what the angry reactions are up here. You see we have angry reactions. It's probably people reacting.
Either that or we're just making people mad for other reasons.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. You got anything on the YouTube over there?
Nope. It's quiet.
I'm looking through the comments to see if there's anything questionable I want to talk about. All right, well, we can talk about other performance news. So the Viper is apparently coming back. The Viper that has gone away, said they're not making it again. It comes back, gone away, comes back. Apparently we're getting the Viper back. So I think next year would be the 30th anniversary of the Viper. It was initially unveiled at the Detroit Auto Show. It would be, I suppose, re-unveil. Is that the right word? What terminology am I looking for there?
Know. Unveiled again?
Unveiled again? Sure.
I guess.
It'll be unveiled again there, we're all assuming. Now, apparently we're getting rid of the V10, which that's kind of always been
the Viper thing.
The Viper thing. But apparently they're talking about all aluminum V8, kind of like what's in Hellcats and stuff. Now, it's going to be a lot lighter, which that car has always handled great, mainly because of how far back the motor is, which if you've ever sat in a Viper, I don't know how many, have you?
I've never sat in a Viper.
So you sit in the Viper, back tire's right about there.
Okay.
To get the weight distribution, just everything is set that much further back. That's why the car is kind of funky shape.
Yeah. It's definitely
the hood's very long, and then the bubble, and then trunk, it's done. You know, the front end is very long on the car. But yeah, so I don't know how that's going to work with the V8. There's going to be a lot of room under the hood.
Yeah.
But if anything, because we're cutting off those 2 back cylinders, now we can scoot the motor back that extra 5 inches and just get it to handle even better. So that won't be bad. We actually had a Viper here today. A customer's car was getting dropped off.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're dropping off the GT500, which it was a very nice GT500. But of course, like I see GT500s all the time.
Right.
So then I peek up in the trailer and there's like there was a California special, or not California special. What's the cheap Ferrari?
Oh.
It's a California, I think.
California. It's just the California.
There's a California. It's the cheap Ferrari. It's like the Boxster. That's the cheap Porsche. The cheap Ferrari is a California. That's the entry level. You're just dipping your toes in the Ferrari world. Yeah, there was a California up there. There was a S63 Mercedes, and then there was a Viper ACR up top. And I was like, man, why don't you drop one of those? Like, I don't get to ever play with those. Let's see.
John says, Donnie, I have the stock belt that came with the Roush blower. Do I need a larger belt for the Gen 3 85mm pulley?
If you're going pulley to pulley, the little bit of height difference that the Gen 3 is going to give you, no, you'll be just fine. Obviously, we go changing pulley sizes. That's like anything else. We're going to need to change idler belts. No big deal. Levi, explain your thoughts on centrifugal versus roots blowers. I don't know how much. What am I allowed to say right now?
Do you want me to?
We don't.
Do you want me to say it?
You say it politically correct.
Okay. So here's
Can I just say one word? And then you can be politically correct?
Sure, say your one word.
Torque. Okay, now go ahead.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good summation with one word. But my thought is, if you are going to supercharge your car, you are going to be happy regardless. I hope.
That's true. Boost makes everything better.
Yeah, a supercharger is something that typically just makes you happier as long as you don't run into problems. You can run into problems with anything for a variety of reasons. That aside, they both have just different power curves to them, and with a positive displacement blower, you have the benefit of automatic torque. So as soon as you go, that is working for you. So that's like a 125 on a stock converter, 60 foot, or a 117 on a trans brake, 60 foot. And that's just amazing in my opinion. I'm not saying that a centrifugal would not be amazing.
Steven did thumbs up laughing.
But
now my other argument, don't get me wrong, like she said, blowers are great. As long as you're putting boost to your car, you're going to be happy. But my one slight problem I have with centrifugal blowers, being a mechanic, obviously I always look at the what can it hurt on the car aspect of things. Boost is boost. Either way, we're shoving 10 pounds of boost down something, that's irrelevant. But I really don't like the way the centrifugal blowers push the belt further out on the balancer.
It does.
Obviously, with centrifugal blowers, you hear not incredibly often, but you do hear the horror stories of snapping off the crank with the balancer, and that is because you're putting that much load further out. Whereas with like our blower or a Roush blower, you're using that AC pulley, it's a little bit further inward.
We use the rear sheave on purpose to kind of...
It's a lot easier to hold something from here than it is from here.
Like try holding out a bucket for a while.
Leverage is your friend with the VMP or a Roush or something like that. Levi says Roots makes power faster. I know that. I literally don't make power till 5K.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same.
Sure. All right. Dorian said, Donnie, any issues with the rear on the truck now that you added the lowering kit and traction bars? I found the limit on the E-Locker with E-Locker traction bars, 700 rear wheel torque in the 11. Let me scroll down. I lost you. In the 2011. So actually, we didn't get a chance to throw the traction bars on. They came in so late, and then we had other cars on the two-post lifts in the shop. You need a two-post lift to do them, obviously, as you know, since you had them on your car. So right now we just have a Hellwig rear sway bar in the truck and the lowering kit. Lowering kit, no problems. It's not like the rear drive shaft is shoved way up into the tail shaft of the transmission or anything. It looks all good. No funky noises. I will say the Hellwig rear sway bar made the truck handle 10 times better.
Yeah.
In fact, the truck makes enough power. Honestly, going down the track, it torques the whole way. So I'm hoping next weekend with Rebecca driving the truck, she'll be able to notice that it helps keep the truck a little more planted. And
I will try my hardest to find the limit on the rear.
Yeah, I know the factory E-Locker actually isn't a bad option, but yeah, you're getting up there in the power. That's a good bit. Dave Macy, everyone from the team at Carlisle did a great job and really shows everyone loves what they do. Thanks, guys and gals. We do. Yep. I mean, Can't argue with you. I wouldn't be here if I didn't love what I did.
I would be, but I probably wouldn't be happy.
You'd still be here.
Yeah.
Let me see what this is.
I think that's the old one. Yeah.
No, it is. Oh man, everyone's jumping on now late in the game. J. Daniel Blevins. Jay's gonna jump on here and try to tell me how he wants an 0304 Cobra instead of an 1112 GT500 like I tell him to buy. That's what he's on here for. But
Well,
all right. So real quick recap, just since we're gonna be there next week.
Yes.
Like we said, we kind of touched on earlier. American Muscle, great show happening at Maple Grove Raceway in
June 16th.
It's
On
June
Saturday.
16th. Where's it at in Pennsylvania?
Oh, Maple. Like Reading, basically.
By Philly.
Yeah, it's
I know it's
close to
by Philly. It's a great show.
Reading.
We're putting on some drag races. McLeod puts on a burnout contest. Flowmaster puts on a rev contest. There's a dyno shootout.
Yep.
It's a one-day only event, but we're going to be there. We have
A
all
ton
the
of
VMP
shirts.
t-shirts, every style, every size you're going to want. Any questions you guys have about any products, come
We'll
over,
be
let
over
us
there.
know. Well, we'll have our full staff there so we can answer any questions you have.
You can find us at the Death Star.
You can find us at the Death Star. We will be there with the Death Star, VMP tent set up, everything else. So it's 6:59.
Wait, did we talk about newsletter? I don't remember.
Oh, we did not talk about the newsletter.
be there,
I don't know what there is to talk about the newsletter. So that's all you. Oh, we have a video.
So we do have a newsletter that we send out every 2 weeks. And if you sign up, we will send it to you. So just go to the main page on our webpage, and at the bottom right corner, you can put in your email address, and we'll send you a newsletter.
Cool. I don't know what you've covered, but I see like he's scrolling through. Like I see some good stuff.
Yeah,
I
there's
saw Jonathan
Blevins car.
Jonathan Blevins' car, which is the infamous Coyote Swap GT500 that everyone
Infamous.
loves to hate.
I like that it's infamous. I
It
would
is.
like infamy one day.
Dorian said, "Be aware of the locker. The magnet couldn't hold soon as I put the bars on. Cost me 2 passenger side axles. Ouch. Went to the true track, no issues. I didn't see any red in the state of Oklahoma. Weird. Well, Chad, that's because right now we're not going into Oklahoma.
That's actually not that weird. We're not going there.
Yeah. But yeah, get to us at one of the other events, or I'll mail you anything you want. Sorry. Got anything else? It's 7 o'clock.
I think we're good.
I'm out of beer.
Everything. I'm out of beer.
I think it's beer 30. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. That way you keep coming back. We can keep putting on the shows. Make sure you're commenting. Haven't really been getting a lot of suggestions lately. So
Send us suggestions.
Send
We
us
want to hear what you
suggestions.
want to see.
exactly. We know you guys kind of liked the shop tours. That's why we've been doing them. So yeah, anything else you guys want us to talk about, want us to do around here, if it's possible, we'll make it happen for you.
Absolutely.
So like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. See you next
Who's
week.
crying? I'm upset that somebody's crying.
Probably because we're ending the show.
Oh,
They're like
I
sad. They want to
bet.
hang out with us. Dorian said truck info, but it's over. It's too late. Come back next week, Dorian. I'll talk to you then. Or I'll see you next weekend. You can close it. Like, you're just letting me talk.